Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a 624K. This is obviously a John Deere wheel loader. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine. Now, this machine is a tool carrier machine. In other words, it's got forks and a bucket. Forks are sold separate, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. If you buy any one of these machines from me, we got a few for sale. We got some Komatsu excavators. There's one in there. We got a 260 Cabelco in there also. Link belt, 350 X3, a 938F loader. Some mini excavators, skid steers, backhoes, compaction equipment, telehandlers. We've got that Mechalak dumper right there. That thing has got 0 hours on it. It's a 2024. It's got a 2-year warranty. It's got a 6,600 pound payload capacity. It's got a Kubota engine in it. That bed articulates. It's a pretty handy little thing. Anyway, point is, if you buy any one of these machines from me, you're going to be dealing with Perk Prevention. He's my right-hand man. He's the guy running the camera. So, price on a new machine like this these days is probably anywhere from $250,000 to $275,000. I really like this cooling system on this loader. As far as manufacturers go, I think John Deere is number 2. They may even be number 1 in loaders this size, and that's not because they're cheap. They build really good, solid, reputable, reliable machines that stand the test of time. This machine weighs 35,000 pounds. The widest point on the loader without the bucket is 8 foot 6 inches. So the loader is 8 foot 6 inches. And this bucket is 8 foot 9 inches. The highest point is the top of that cab at 13 feet. Transportation length from the front of this bucket to the end of that counterweight is 26 feet. Comparable machines, I'd rate this between like a Komatsu WA320 and like a 380, or maybe a Caterpillar 950, or maybe a Kawasaki 80Z. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. And the only reason I mention that is because it's essentially a rust-free machine. I mean, you'll see where the rainwater's gotten to it, like here, you know, the paint's flecked off and the rainwater's kind of got to the metal a little bit, but it in no way, shape, or form is a rust-pervasive machine. We're about 300 miles from the ocean. We're far enough south that the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. We don't do snow removal or anything like that. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of 30 or 40 different contractors and municipalities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. This machine is no exception. This particular loader comes from a company who has a well-organized maintenance program. And they have a maintenance manager that's like Hitler, man. He's on them. He keeps after the operators and everybody else. So we've been happy with all the machines that we purchased from this particular contractor, and it should be said that before we purchase any machine, you know, I have a couple of mechanics go out and inspect it And if they say everything's okay with the machine, then I have Perk Provencio go out and inspect it. And if he says everything's okay with the machine, then I personally go out and I inspect it. So if anywhere along that process there's anything that needs to be done to the machine to make it right, we work with a customer that the customer that we're dealing with, and we have them fix it, and then we'll start the process all over again. So these machines, point is, these machines are 3 and 4 times vetted before we write a check for them. So they're thoroughly inspected. As far as options go, this machine has got a hydraulic quick coupler, as you can see. The forks are over there. We'll get to the forks here in a minute. This is a 4x4 machine, which most loaders inherently are. But it's got a key battery disconnect. So if your machine's going to be setting for any period of time, you can kill it. That's a high amp fuse. Like if something crazy electrical were to happen, you can press that button and it disables the electronics on it. Not even the battery is connected when that button's pressed. Excuse me. Another cool option about this machine is that it's this is a hydraulically driven fan. So you can see it's actually separate and apart from the motor. You say, well, what's the big deal about that? Why is that such a big deal? Well, it you can see that this cooling system right here is actually really impressive. John Deere is the only one that I know of that does it, and they call it a quad cool system, which it places the radiator, you know, the air conditioner condenser, the intercooler, the hydraulic transmission cooler, the axle coolers. All these coolers are right here. They're very easy to get to from all 4 sides. You can clean them out. I mean, it's just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I just wonder if they have a patent on this, and if not, why more people don't do it, because it's very easy to clean and keep up with, and keeping your machine cool is it's the lifeblood of your machine. That and getting it serviced. So this is your fuel tank, and this engine right here is a John Deere 6068 PowerTech. It's 186 horsepower. Excuse me, 186 horsepower. The fuel tank is 79 gallon, which will run you 12 to as many as 20 hours, depending on what you're doing. All of the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's not a single leak on it. Everything runs great. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. Top speed on this machine is about 25 miles an hour in forward and reverse. You can see these tires are in really good shape. They're about 85%, 85-90%. They're 20.5 R25s. These are radial tires. The hydraulics are strong on this machine. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. I mean, they're exceptionally tight. They're in really good shape. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in these 2 kingpins right here for the articulation joint. This loader bucket right here, that's actually a brand new cutting edge. So it's good on both sides. So that cutting edge is 100%. This bucket width again is 8 foot 9 inches. Its height is 4 foot 8 inches, and its depth is 4 foot 5 inches. I think this is rated at maybe a 3 3/4 yard. It may even be rated at a 4 yard heap measurement. So it's a pretty good sized bucket. This loader, you can put up to a 5.5 yard loader bucket on it. Another interesting or thing to point out, this hinge pin right here, like if you were loading into a dumpster, is 12.5 feet. So if it's up, you know, and you're dumping in a dumpster, you can dump into something that's got an edge of 12.5 feet high. The lifting capacity for this machine is, well, the breakout force is 25,884 pounds. The static tip load for this loader is 25,483 pounds. So I'll explain that measurement, or that weight measurement. The lifting capacity of this loader is limited by its static tip load. So simply stated, the hydraulics of this machine will give out before the weight, it'll tip forward. This machine will actually tip forward. So your lifting capacity is limited to the weight opposite this fulcrum right here. And like I say, in this case, it's 24,483 pounds. We'll look at this. These forks right here are 8-foot forks. They're heavy duty forks. They're 7 inches wide and 3 inches, 7 inch by 3 inch at the heel of the fork. This carriage is 8 foot 4 inches, and the height to the top of this carriage is 4 foot 3 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and run this loader in the next clip. Perf, you got anything you want to add?
Well, for one thing, John Deere makes great machines, and this is one of them.
Yeah, it really is a
very innovative.
I mean, the ingenuity that went into this thing is just incredible. It's a really good machine. It's impressive. If you guys look at some of my other videos, you'll see that I've owned a lot of loaders, and this loader is an impressive piece of machinery. It's almost a work of art. So we're gonna run it in the next clip. Have room to wiggle. Kind of got a bumpy road right there. Push test. Do a push test. See, all 4 tires are spinning. That's good, Perth. That's good. That's good. That's good. Dig it up too much. Oh yeah, show you the coupler works. Go ahead. It's the coupler. Okay, open it. Pick up those forks. You're good. Yep, there they go. kind of a muddy mess right now, but oh well.
Okay, we're here inside the cab. Just want to show you around. Got your forward and reverse, your gear shifter, your joystick that controls the bucket. This is how you turn on the machine. This green button on the top left corner turns on everything. Your monitor is going to come on. It's going to be asking for a code.
Okay, go ahead.
Press enter. Start.
Okay.
Here's your parking brake right underneath the start button. This is to turn it off. This red button to the right.
Okay, go ahead and kill it.
You got your other loader functions.
Which are all right here. I'll print a picture of that.
That's great. And then
The coupler.
what else? Your coupler is that's this one right here. You
Yep.
press it and it disconnects. That light will come on and it'll pull the pins out. Then you press it again, that light will turn off and it'll push the pins in.
Okay. And that's pretty much it. Let me get a
it.
picture of the video of the seat.
Oh yes.
Seat's in good shape.